Hey, what's going on, man? We are here today to play some lead guitar. I saw your email saying you want to start playing again. I think that's great. I'm hoping to get you up there on stage with us soon. But what I want to do is just show you some of the basic stuff that I know playing lead guitar. Maybe that'll get you moving forward to where I'm sure you'll be a better guitar player than I am very, very quickly. But here we go. I already know your first position chords. Your A through G. First position, major and minor. That's important. That's the first step in playing guitar. I think you're already there, so I'm not going to go over that. The second step is in learning the notes on your low E string. I think you already know that, and if but the reason we want to learn that is because that's how you're going to base your scales that you solo with over when you first start the notes in that low. So, as we were saying, the most important thing you want to first start with is learning the notes in that low E string. You can see the notated frets here: first fret, third fret, fifth fret. As we know, the low E, the one close to the ceiling, the open without fretting anything is the E. First fret is F, third fret is G, fifth fret is A, seventh fret is B, eighth fret is C, 10th fret is D, and 12th fret everything repeats. E again, which is if you're open, So I think of this first 0 fret, I guess, as the same thing as the 12th fret. Alright, so now that we know our notes on our low E string, and you want to learn the notes in the low A, the one right below it also, we'll get to that soon. But in this first lesson, what we really care about is the notes in the low E string. And we're going to play in A. The first scale you want to learn when you learn lead guitar is the minor pentatonic scale. It'll work over almost anything when we're jamming over them. And basically you just want to take whatever chord progression that people are playing, whether it's the piano or the guitar or whatever. The first chord, you ask, what key is it in? And, it's usually the first chord of, it's A, C, D, or whatever. It's usually the first chord. So in this case, asked people, what key is this in? It's an A. So we're going to start from the 5th fret. That's an A. Here's an A chord. Here's an A note. Sounds the same. Alright, so basing it off the low E, we're going to be in A minor pentatonic, penta being a 5-note scale. The first note is the 5th fret, low E string. I'm going to zoom in, high-tech style. Here we go. Alright, so here we are at the 5th fret. 2, 3, 5. Low E string, that's your A. Next note of the minor pentatonic scale is going to be the same string, 8th fret. Then second string down, the A string, it's going to be 5th fret. Then it's the 7th note. Third string down again, 5th fret, 7th fret. 4th string down again, 5th fret, 7th fret. And then going down the B string, the 5th one down from the top. It's going to be 5, 8, and then on the high E, one close to the floor, it's going to be 5, 8. So the low E string is 5, 8, and the high E string is 5, 8, along with the one above it, but the rest are 5, 7. So 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. Okay, this is the minor pentatonic scale, and the first thing you want to, when you're soloing with it, you want to know where all your root notes are, and where that's going to be is the low E string at the 5th fret, going close to the ceiling. That's an A. Here, when you play the chord. Then if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, repeat. Again is the A string, A note at the 3rd string down from the top, 7th fret. It's an A right there. So just like 5th fret, high E, low E, close to the ceiling. The 3rd string down from the top, 7th fret is also an A. And the next A is going to be A, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is this on the string close to the floor, the high E, it's going to be at the 5th fret. So you want to really need that scale down. This is your first thing you need to learn to play lead guitar, is this minor pentatonic scale. So it's 1-8, 1-7, 1-7, 1-7, 1-8, 1-8. And it goes root, root. So in this case, A, A, A. So the reason why you want to know where those root notes is because you want to resolve your licks. Not all the time, but most of the time on that root note when you first start your riffs. So let's take the scale. Let's apply it. Let's start playing over just a regular vamp in A. We're going to start with one chord. Once you start playing some and do, we'll do over more than one chord. We'll put in some extra notes, some scales, other scales, and other modes and stuff. But we're going to start just A. And this is a power chord, so I don't have the full A major. This is just the root and the 5th, I guess. Just a 2-finger power chord. I'm going to start soloing over that. I'm going to show you what you can do with this one scale over this one chord A vamp. Get our rhythm going. Hope you can hear that. Here we go. Okay, so just taking this one scale, a great way to start licks, and when you're riffing this is just an A over and over again, like I said, is just sliding into the root note. In this case, let's do the high E. And then just go right up and down scale. Just back and forth. Doesn't really sound very musical going up on the scale, so you kind of break it up. So what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is learn what notes you want. It's safe to first kind of lean on, and those of course are your root notes, your A notes. But then also, what strings do you want are good to bend on? And I would say the first one you want to learn to bend is this 7th string down from the top, G string, the 7th fret. This is a great one to bend when you're playing this in this key. Well, actually, in any key and playing this position, in this minor pentatonic. It sounds like this. And when you bend, this is important. When you bend your notes, don't just use that one string that's on that fret. Use the finger behind it and the finger behind that. All 3 strings. Otherwise, your fingers get tired too quick. That's the way you bend properly. You want to use your ear to listen to it. Go up. You want to resolve to whatever note you're trying to get to, whether it's a quick one or long. But you want to use all 3 strings, all 3 fingers rather, to bend, and you want to get that. That's kind of a good bend to have. And what you can do is a common riff you can always use. You can bend up, bring it back down, then to the note behind it on the 5th fret. So you bend up at the 7th fret, down, and we're playing the same string. Just hit it, bend it. Bring it back down to the 0 position and hit it again. Then hit the note behind it, the 5th fret. Then resolve to the root, which is at the 7th fret, 3rd one down. Always be aware that is. So you can dance around that all you want. Then resolve on that root A. You know what I'm saying? Here's the bend. Again, up, down, same fret, 5th fret back, again pull off, then back to the root, which is going to be 7th fret right here. It doesn't matter what key you're in, which have me in A, it's going to be all the same. You know, if I play the same licks in different parts of the guitar, it's going to be the same thing, but in this case we're in A. So let's just get another lick in here. So it's good to hammer on, you know, have a note and kind of hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. Or even, especially in this scale, you know, you can kind of reach with, say we're on the 4th string down from the top, G string, reach to the 8th string and kind of pull it to the 7th string. As I'm rooted here on the 5th fret, but I'm going to reach to the 8th fret and pull it to the 7th and slide. And you can kind of lift off so you're off to the 5th fret. This is used all the time. You can start it to repeat it, or just to start a lick, you know. And again, just hammering on the root note. Pull off. Alright, so there's just a couple of the beginning, it's their minor pentatonic. We're starting A in the beginning of the fretboard. Turn this thing off. Hope that gives you some ideas for, you know where your roots are now. Hope I was clear on that anyway. Play that scale, hit those root notes as much as you can. Try and start playing riffs, you know, just small phrases, breaking up that scale. Start one part and then another part, go high, go low, and enjoy it. Just go as many times, you know, to get that muscle memory down, and also to get your ear going so you can kind of hear where the notes are. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know. I'll do some more videos. We'll start doing the extensions of that scale, other scales, add the blue note and the blues note, you know, a couple, maybe some minor scales or some modes or something, you know, whatever you find helpful. And hey, keep on playing. That's the most important thing. Thanks.